Now let's get back to round 2 of competition with more of the pure stock current class. In the near lane, Lloyd Tarter in an 87 Grand National. In the far lane, Lawrence Beals, 86 Grand National. Tarter gets the win, 1381 99.77 to an identical but losing 1381 100.22. The staging lanes for the pure stock current class look like a who's who directory of late model muscle. The next pair of racers heads for the starting line. In the near lane, Ken Woodard in an 87 Regal Turbo. In the far lane, Dalton Williford's 87 IROC-Z Camaro 350 automatic. Woodard's Buick gets there first, 1362 100 flat, 1426 97.61. In the near lane, Tom Ricks in an 86 Regal T-Type. In the far lane, Claudia Preeves, 87 Corvette 350 automatic. Ricks gets there first, 1378 99.66 to 1442 95.44. In the near lane, Greg Old in an 85 Trans Am 305 automatic. In the far lane, James Taylor in an 86 Monte Carlo 305 automatic. Old's Trans Am wins at 1474 94.04 to a trailing 1643 86.37. In the near lane, Todd Rothroff's 85 Olds 442 307 automatic. In the far lane, Tom Martin's 86 Grand National Turbo 231 V6 automatic. Martin wins 1422 95.23 to 1650 81.22. In the near lane, Cliff Sebring's 85 Omni GLH Turbo 5-speed. In the far lane, Paul Suloff's 87 Grand National. On the line, 2 examples of modern-day turbo muscle. The Grand Nationals are infamously fast, while the Omni 4-door keeps a low profile that has surprised many would-be challengers. Suloff gets the win, 1478 83.02 to 1534 87.29. In the near lane, Tony Tull's 86 Grand National. In the far lane, Jim Wells' 87 Grand National. Wells gets there first, 1442 79.22 to 1594 63.55 miles per hour. In the near lane, Bob Colvin's 87 Regal T-Type. In the far lane, Jeff Harrington's 86 Grand National. Colvin gets the win, 1362 100 flat, 1420 97.61. In the near lane, Gary Strempel's 85 Mustang 302 5-speed. In the far lane, Jim Reese in an 86 Grand National. Strempel gets there ahead, 14:58, 92.97 to 16:47, 62.37 miles per hour. In the near lane, John Krober's 87 Grand National. In the far lane, an unidentified last-minute entry in an 87 Camaro Z28. Krober wins 14:03, 99.44 to 15:95, 87.20. In the near lane, John Janetti in an 87 Mustang 302 5-speed gets a solo by run. Janetti goes through at 14:66, 94.24 to end round one of Concours Class Racing. In the near lane, Bill Sineski in an 87 Grand National. In the far lane, Jim Kaminsky's 86 Grand National. Kaminsky gets there first, 14:06, 99.55 to 14:48, 96.15. In the near lane, Jeff Mosing's 87 Mustang LX 302 HO 5-speed. In the far lane, Matt Bennett's 86 Mustang GT 302 5-speed. Mosing's Mustang wins 14:14, 96.15 to 15:09, 92.59 miles per hour. In the near lane, Denise Barnes in an 87 Grand National. In the far lane, Corey Dykstra's 87 Grand National. Dykstra gets there ahead at 14:40, 94.93 to 15:32, 88.93 miles per hour. In the near lane, Ken Woodard's 87 Regal Automatic. In the far lane, Tom Bohannon's 87 Mustang LX 302 5-speed. Woodard wins 14:70, 94.14 to 14:94, 93.36. In the near lane, Alan Wong's 87 Olds 442 Automatic. In the far lane, Joe Shukao's 87 Grand National. Uh-oh, looks like Shukao has some sort of problem. And Wong gets the win, 17:35, 76.33 as Shukao takes the first turnoff road. In the near lane, Lloyd Tarter in an 87 Grand National Turbo Automatic. In the far lane, Mike Rich in an 87 Daytona Shelby 2.2 Turbo 5-speed. Tarter gets the win, 14:11, 98.03 to a trailing 15:94, 86.70. In the near lane, Lawrence Beals, 86 Grand National Turbo. In the far lane, David Arendt in an 85 Mercury Capri 302 HO 5-speed. Beals Buick gets there first, 1381, 100.22 to a 1521, 92.21. In the near lane, Tony Tull in an 86 Grand National. In the far lane, Kenny Lee's 85 Mustang 302 5-speed. Tull gets the win, 14:55, 94.73 to a 14:92, 92.21. In the near lane, Matt Bennett's 85 Mustang 302 5-speed. And in the far lane, Mark McCahoon in an 86 Omni GLHS 2.2 5-speed. In a close race, Bennett's Mustang edges out the Omni 1491 92.59 to 1525 92.59. In the near lane, Greg Old's 85 Trans Am 305 automatic. In the far lane, Ron Wagner's 87 Grand National. Wagner wins 1410 97.19 to 1486 92.78. In the near lane, John Krober's 87 Grand National. In the far lane, Tom Ricks in an 86 Regal T-Type. Ricks gets there first, 1374, 99.44 to 1390, 98.79. In the near lane, David Hooper's 86 Regal T-Type. In the far lane, Bob Brown's 86 Grand National. Brown wins 1368, 100.11 to 1382, 98.90. In the far lane, Paul Winner's 87 Regal T-Type draws the solo by run. Winners turns at 1356, 98.79. In the near lane, Gordon Moore in an 87 Regal T-Type. In the far lane, Jim Wells in an 87 Grand National. Wells takes the win, 1352, 100 flat to 1413, 98.46. In the near lane, Jeff Mosing's 87 Mustang 302 HO 5-speed. In the far lane, Corey Dykstra's 87 Grand National. Mosing is driving the only non-turbo Buick left in this class. He'll have to be quick to bring down Dykstra's Grand National. Mosing red lights. Corey knows it and acknowledges with a wave. Mosing goes through at 1416, 96.98, but Dykstra automatically wins and coasts through at 23.14, 44.20 miles per hour. In the near lane, Lloyd Tarter's 87 Grand National. And in the far lane, Jim Kaminsky's 86 Grand National. Kaminsky wins 1377, 102.73 to 1399, 101.35. The Turbo V6 Buick is a stunning example of modern-day muscle. It's a shame that after November 1987, the front-engine, rear-drive turbo cars will no longer be sold.